Not it.
Not
Not
it.
it.
Why we said
Davey!
it? You said it previously, you cunts. I'm not
Well,
gonna
yeah, but
repeat my.
Keegan wasn't there yet, so...
We called it 3 times. I'm not gonna fucking repeat myself every fucking time because
Debbie,
you cunts
but
are
Keegan
parrots.
is asleep. He can't recap.
Okay, here's the recap. We fought Sabat, 2 people at Torpor. Recap done.
Okay. The 2 of you stand in a street. There are currently 5 bodies there. 2 of your party members have been yoked into torpor. And there's a bat vampire and a lot of brains splattered everywhere.
I'd like to activate potions and start carrying people in.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Had yoked?
Have yoted.
I'm not so
Have been
sure.
yoted. English grammar.
But yeah, I'd like
Mhm.
to start carrying people inside with buttons.
Okay. You start doing that. As you're picking the first one up, your phone rings.
I answer.
It's mom.
It's
What? What the fuck is going on over there?
Sabat, we kind of captured the Sabat vampire that killed Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
I somehow doubt that you had police call came in 3-4 minutes ago from now. How did you interrogate him already exactly?
We didn't interrogate him. He's currently in torpor.
So how do you know he killed Tyler?
Well, we assumed that anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a stupid assumption. Never assume that you've killed the only one. There could be more.
True, you're right.
Get inside and try and start limiting the number of gunfights that are happening there. I have a feeling the FBI is gonna be on your ass in a matter of days at this rate.
Oof. And thank you for the warning, Sheriff.
Well, be careful.
Mommy can't
I
wipe
will
you
be.
forever.
I will be careful, yes.
And she hangs up. See, she only controls the local police, Jackalor. There's a limit to how many times you can do this in your own backyard.
Oof.
Is there though? Look, all we have to do, guys, is just make a gang strong enough, have enough people that the FBI don't dare come to this place.
That's a good way to get even more people on our ass.
That's when they asked the National Guard to help out with the assault demi.
Exactly.
Can't we just ask the head vampire who's the president to control the FBI for us?
John F. Kennedy was killed by an Assamite.
Okay.
Clearly.
So,
Multiple Assamite, in fact.
no, it was lone gunman Jackalor.
I don't believe those lies.
So, you're carrying in, I'm assuming, one of the vampires first. Demi, what are you doing as he's having a phone call and carrying bodies inside?
Like, if he's having a phone call, he's not carrying the bodies in. I'm doing it as well.
Okay. Then, who do you carry first? And who do you carry first, Jackalor?
I'd like to carry Keys' character.
Yeah, I'm carrying Tasha then.
Okay.
Bill.
Alright. Solomon.
Yeah?
The other 2 seem to think it's done. They're carrying the, clearly at this point, torpor party members inside.
Okay, well, I will keeping watch.
Okay.
Quick.
Give me a perception awareness roll. At 7.
Difficulty? 7, okay.
Oh no. I'd be okay if it was 6, but this is at 7, guys.
You don't see anyone.
There are 5 Nosferatu waiting to strike.
They've been staking this place out for a week, waiting for an opportunity. Alright. Dash and Bill get carried inside. Come back outside. Still haven't been attacked. Again.
Yeah, after getting inside, simply because we don't know what danger there is, I'm going to see about either calling my ghoul or just somebody that we still have right inside the building to just look over them so that nothing happens to them.
Yeah, you can assign one of the bodyguards to watch them. Pretty much everyone, now that the cloud is gone, is stacked up and covering the front of the building with guns.
Yeah, perfect.
Do I need to spend another point of potence to carry the other bodies inside as well?
Spending a point
Like,
of potence essentially lets you... You have a total strength rating of what? 3, effectively?
4.
4. Then yeah, you can move them without activating potence, but activating potence makes it go faster. Essentially, if you activate it, you can move at a full running speed while carrying them.
Yeah, I'll activate
Yeah.
potence again.
I'll activate potence too because my strength and potence is actually only 3 dice.
Yeah, you kind of have to sling one of their arms over your shoulder and kind of half drag them in that case. If you don't activate it.
How much potence blood points do I have to spend to like carry or
Like 1 per trip.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say that's 2 blood points. If we got 2, another vampire, the ghoul, close enough.
There's 2 ghouls out there, but the last one you can drag in between the 2 of you at a reasonable speed without activating potence.
Okay.
Okay. Well, joyous news. You have 3 torpid vampires at your mercy.
No.
No.
Your ensemble blood whispers to you of past glories that could be yours in the future. You just have to follow the traditions of your clan, Demi.
No.
No.
It would be so easy. He's right here. He's probably a monster. You'd be doing the world a favor, really.
After getting peeps inside, I'm gonna head up to Solomon, where where we saw him up in the tower.
You saw him after the firefight. You didn't really have the time to track him while it was going on, but yeah, you know where he is.
Yeah, I'm going up.
Kirk, you doing the same?
I'm staying here.
Okay. You know, Josh is covering the front. The only one in the room is the bodyguard. Accidents have been known to happen in situations like this.
Fucking goddammit. No.
Jackalor, we know what comes naturally to you. We know. We understand. We accept you the way you are.
No.
I mean, killing Keegan would be a dick move, admittedly. But the other 2 are NPCs.
Are you trying to get me killed?
Maybe a little.
No.
He's a bot. You know the traditions, Jackalor. He's nothing in the city. He doesn't have the prince's acceptance.
No. He's
It's-
important witness for the crime that was committed.
Jackalor, it's the law. You can't disrespect the law.
That is completely against the law. You can't kill another of the blood without the permission of the prince.
But he's nothing without the recognition. And he didn't even try to get recognition. He's even destroyed, presumably, another kindred.
I'll eat him if I'm allowed by the prince after she has interrogated him.
So you don't want to eat him, is what I'm hearing here.
Yes.
Okay. Demi, you make it to the top.
See anybody else?
That is in character, presumably at Solomon.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen anyone.
Okay then. I don't feel like we can still rest. We shouldn't leave people alone. So I'll stay up here with you. Kirk and one of his ghouls got to the rest downstairs.
Well,
Fucking.
let's hope there won't be a second engagement.
I'd hope that too, especially that kind of our frontliners were uh asleep now. Yeah, they're torpid. If you maybe didn't see.
I guessed.
Yeah.
You can give me a intelligence politics roll, Demi, at an 8. For knowledge of how Sabbat usually do things.
Intelligence is analytical.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a tricky situation because you know the Sabbat usually run in packs, and that's a cause for concern. But your small party generally wouldn't be important enough to feed a whole pack. And this was presumably a La Sombra thing. So there's a good chance he couldn't bring his pack along, and it kind of looked like he was setting up to cut one of you, preferably you, Isaac, out from the herd. So there's a good chance that he was acting alone with whatever servants were with him. That doesn't exclude the possibility that he has a friend that owed him a favor with him, however. But it's probably not his whole pack.
Yeah. I'm gonna take your 6, but I think he was working alone. I mean, since he brought things and the timing, since the whole fire in Tyler's place and this, there's been a few hours, so maybe he's in alone. But let's keep an eye out. Okay?
Sure, things go bad. We can always go to the stash the sheriff told us to go to if we need to.
I'll just quickly look at my watch. How much do we have until daytime? Because a few hours have passed since us bunkering down.
They have, but you started bunkering pretty much at the start of the night. So it's like 1, 2 a.m. You still have half the night left.
Yeah, I'm just going to even if I know that he's most likely alone, I'm still gonna just keep an eye out, using under scope or something, and just keep Solomon sort of company up here so he's not alone.
Okay. Kirk. He isn't coming back.
I'd like to send a text message to the group chat that Sheriff is aware that what happened here, but I'll keep her posted. And do you guys think there are more of these guys? It's about usually run packs, right?
I'm just gonna reply that I sort of molded over, and that it feels like he was just working alone, but we're still keeping an eye out just in case.
Cool. And I'll inform the sheriff of what exactly happened.
Okay, so all of text.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. You can give me an intelligence investigation roll to see how coherent you are at 6.
I'll spend a point of willpower on.
Okay.
Intelligence and analytical.
I should apply.
It's less about pouring the information out so much as being concise about it. So Like, she can draw her own conclusions, what I'm saying. So that's less important here.
Okay.
It's more about not overwhelming her with unnecessary information.
Yeah. So 3 successes.
Okay. How long do you intend to keep a lookout and keep bunkering down?
Until the sheriff
Uh,
gives the all okay, basically. At least in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stay up with Solomon for at least like another hour, just in case.
Okay. Then at the end of that hour, you hear the sound of a car and sounds like a couple motorcycles approaching.
Hmm.
Weapons
Yeah,
ready, boys.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. They drive down the street and pull up right in front of your haven, as if nothing was wrong.
Did-
Do I
did
recognize the
motorcycle-
car?
What?
Do I recognize the car?
Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say like the motorcycles look like Brewha, perhaps.
you know, they kind of do actually.
Hmm.
In fact, now that you are looking closer, you probably recognize like one or two faces in there. You don't. At least Solomon doesn't think that most of these are vampires. There's like 2 vampires, and 4 or 5 ghouls.
Hmm.
And they're all come out with, shotguns at the ready, essentially, more or less.
I'm just gonna look this. I'm like presuming me and Solomon both are looking at the situation.
Oh.
I'm just gonna go like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down right now and have a talk with them.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna go down.
Okay. So, Kirk, presuming you're closer to the door, you can easily notice Isaac heading towards the door as he comes down and goes past.
I'll head out with him a few steps behind.
Yeah, no, I think she'll do just fine for this. Okay.
Indeed, that is the sad corner to Brewha.
Sadness noise. Someone, would you like to show supremacy by sniping one of their goals?
No, I only have 2 dice.
At 3, you took a level of firearms, didn't you?
Oh yeah, right.
And you should still be blood buff.
No,
No.
It's been an hour and it's definitely the next scene.
Right, I actually know something about the gun now.
Okay. So, you walk out. The woman actually steps forward. She has kind of like a grey suit on and like leather gloves, strangely enough, with what looks like something a mid-level bureaucrat might wear. And she's also having a shotgun. So it's this weird combination.
Good evening.
Well, heard you kids had a shootout.
Indeed, we had an hour ago.
Anything since then?
Nope. Our eyes have been peeled, but nothing. Seems a little bit late to the party.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Me and Rodolfo, we're gonna do a perimeter sweep. And when we go home today, we're gonna leave some of our ghouls behind in case you get fucked with during the day.
Thank you.
And, Right, she pulls out a business card. Let me actually check. What? Oh, right, she's from the coroner's office. This is my private number. If you get it, probably...
Instinctually, as you know, she pulls out like a business card, like inner instinct, and I start to pull out a business card of my own. But then I remember that now I have like diverse research, so I'm gonna just like pick one of them where I do actually have a number of mine.
Do you have an alternate identity? I think you have like a set of documents now.
A singular.
Hey, does the business card have your alternate name or your real name on it?
Yeah, that's a good thing. It's like when I'm checking through, and then I'm just gonna get out one of my old ones and just give that as the example.
So you still have that phone number?
I didn't change the phone, I think.
Okay,
No, I didn't.
good to know. I shall make a mental note.
Yeah, no. My old phone and number is still definitely there.
Okay. Okay, I know what I need to do now.
Clearly.
Okay, well, they go around and they're gonna sweep the area. And I will make a roll for her. It's gonna be choice.
Isn't she technically being assisted by the other guy as well?
She is, but this is for something specific.
Those 10s make me so sad that they're not specialties.
Okay. This is the important bit for the counterpart, and then she has to see through the normal stealth. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay. Okay, you hear a pair of shotgun blasts from one of the side streets. And then she comes back. Okay,
Seems
This-
like somebody else was found.
this is gonna sound really weird. There's this weird bird creature flying around. We think it's, in cahoots with them. It's
No,
probably
don't worry about
conjured
it.
of blood sorcery of some kind. You should be really
Really isn't.
careful.
It really is, and don't worry about it.
Go on.
It's in cahoots with us, so don't worry about it.
Go on.
The sheriff and prince are already in know of this.
Of course they
Is there
are.
is there
Cunts.
anything else that needs to be said? Thank you for clearing the parameter, however.
How polite of you, Demi.
I'm not telling her everything. I'm telling the big boys, and that's it. It's like when she's like, go. Okay, it's okay when you go on one time, but the moment you say go on the other time, no, stop that.
Well, fuck you very much too. We'll be heading out then. We'll be leaving 3 of the ghouls to guard you for the day.
Thank you.
And they will leave.
Let's go all. Let's split up in tons, guys.
I do actually could use some blood, but so far I'm still good. What about you guys?
I need. If I don't get at least 1 point, I will wake up hungry tomorrow.
I mean,
Mm,
I could graciously offer my blood to you.
No, I don't want it.
Oof.
Wow, rude. I guess your blood is just too dirty for him. This is what you get,
Apparent-
Jackalor, when you associate with Nazis.
I guess I'll just have to shoot him now.
Not again.
So yeah, after the whole perimeters, I text Solomon that seem the perimeter is clear. You can come down now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll come down then.
We're probably now just relaxing near Tasha and Bill, just slumped in at a fucking wall.
So, Isaac, can you wake them like you woke me up?
I don't really remember the difference in our blood exactly on how that worked, but I could try. I'd like to hunt before that, though.
Solomon, you still have the treasure on, right?
Yeah, the classes.
You notice Sly is like perched on one of the couches without materializing.
Okay. I will not hey, I will not like direct attention to his presence yet.
No one can protect you now, Keegan. All it takes is a spark.
Ooh.
It was an accident.
That would be the worst.
Actually, let me do this. Fuck. There he is.
No, stop right there.
Okay. Well, what do you wish to do? Sly doesn't interfere with your meeting.
Yeah. Anyways, hey Solomon, we're just talking that I could maybe wake them up, but I don't really remember what blood difference is. The whole generation,
Ah, I see.
and well, I could use some blood before pouring it on anybody.
Oh yeah, I could also go for
Do they have the mortal corpses have any blood on them anymore? I
You
think we
already
did.
took it
though.
last episode.
Yeah.
Okay,
last
yeah.
episode.
That was what I remember. Just making sure.
At this point, it's
Oh,
been
yeah.
about an hour and a half since the attack. You both get a text message on your phones. It says, "Well done, boys. I guess you're real somber now. Congratulations, Linda."
I look up at Kirk with a worried expression.
just answer with we haven't eaten him yet.
Well, that's a power move.
That is.
You could always drink from the Sabbat, it's true.
Anyways,
Let's not.
Just a sip.
we're gonna go and hunt. I think just for this night, and maybe next one. I don't know. Maybe we should go actually in groups of 3, but separate, just in case.
We can't leave the bodies unattended.
You
I know.
have a total of 6 goals in this place currently.
Plus the hidey holes.
Come back, the
Behind
ghouls
iron
are
doors.
dead, the bodies are drained,
Shut up.
written in ashes on the wall. Oh look, a happy accident.
Oof.
What a nice asylum you have here. Be a shame if someone unleashed pyretics on it.
Oof.
Shut the fuck up. So, who needs the least blood then here if you don't want to leave them alone?
I probably don't need any blood, because I'm at 10.
Then what exactly?
Just other character.
Talking
that was other
character,
character.
Jackal, or be a good.
Please.
Just say you say that or something.
Yeah. No, I'm good. I'm not hungry. Anywhere close to it, really.
I guess it's
Oh,
your turn
I'm-
again, Solomon.
I'm getting peckish. Yeah, we should probably.
Yep. And I'm going to still like hide, my gun and go on with Solomon.
Okay, so are you bringing anyone else from the ghouls to guard you while you hunt? Watch your backs, etc.
I don't think we should bring Josh.
He's too slow.
Can't imagine why.
Best school ever. I mean, maybe we can borrow one of Kirk's schools. But up
I
to Kirk.
suggest you borrow one of the Brewha ghouls.
Isn't that only his brother?
I meant the guys that were sent to guard us for during the day.
Yeah, there's
Oh, those
3
ones.
extra ghouls here. You don't know how long they're gonna stay. Might be just tomorrow, might be a couple of days. But since there don't seem to be other attacks happening in concert, looks like they assigned a bit extra muscle to you.
We'll bring somebody. So
There's
yeah, let's
also Tyler's ghoul.
Oh yeah, but I think he's a bit too shaken up to really keep a notice eye.
Okay. So random Bruja.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, go ahead and make me your hunting rolls.
Hey, so I mean, what kind of hunting do you want to go for, Demi?
I mean, I usually go social and
Yeah,
do
that's
like
fine by me.
manipulation expression.
Yeah, that works for me as well. It should work for me as well.
Now I could do manipulation intimidation because it's higher dice, or leadership, but no.
You know, if you really want to succeed at hunting, you can always use that group fame you have.
I already have low difficulty, so no.
Oh yeah, how did that go again with the difficulty? The base was 8, right?
Yes.
Yeah, base is 8, and we have a domain of 2, so -2, and
Then dominate lowers it by 1 for you because you only have the first dot, and your
for
auspice
me by -3.
would reduce it by at least another 1 for being able to keep a good lookout. And
That would be 4 then.
I would have -2, 6, -3 for dominate. I would have difficulty 3.
okay.
Okay. I also have persuasive as manipulation,
Sure.
so that's 10 successes. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 5 people.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how much I need. I need 7 blood, so I think I'll go 2, 2, 2, 1.
Let's see, what's my specialty? Not in manipulation. Oh, I have conversation as an expression specialty.
Sure. Some of the local women tell you that the rich people slumming it over here like this is kind of disgusting, and you sympathize with them.
So that's 5 successes.
I do have like a single person extra, so like if you need it, I could probably have it as that last one was helping you get a wingman. It basically.
I need 7 blood. I can take 7 blood at most, so yeah. Should work out.
Yeah, can I give him the additional
Yeah.
person I don't need as a wingman?
Yeah.
There you go. Then
can.
you should take if you take 2, 2, 2, 1, you'll get the same amount then.
Yep.
All right then. You have been fed.
We are sated.
Okay. If you have to put it that way.
Our belly is no longer hollow. We're no longer in Africa.
God damn it. So, Solomon, throughout your hunt, the bird sticks with you without materializing. FYI.
Okay. Interesting.
So you get back. Jackalor.
Yes.
Hmm. It's getting kind of early and someone has clearly been working probably an all-nighter. And you get an email from the construction company. Your apartment's gonna be repaired in a couple of days. You'll be able to move back in.
Oh, thank you. I'll probably sell it, honestly.
Okay. See, Demi, he thinks I'm trying to drag him into the jaws of werewolves with that apartment. That's why he wants to sell it.
Well, yes, I have a sinking suspicion about that.
You know, now that you think about it, construction workers usually finish late and over budget. So this might... them working this hard might be a bit suspicious, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Presumably you arrive back at the Haven. You still haven't been attacked again. At this point it's getting pretty early, like 4:30 a.m. So you have maybe hour and a half before you have to go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be inquiring Solomon, like if he remembers basically, or maybe if I remember what generation they were and how my blood might affect them. You know.
Except you don't know their specific generation. You know it worked once on Jackalor when you poured a fuck ton down his throat.
Which is why I'm asking, like, do you maybe know or remember, or if they said it?
I think it's best to just try it.
Sure then. Remind me last time out of character, how many blood points did I have to put down Kirk before he woke up?
I think it was like 3.
Well, luckily, I'm not going to be hungry, but as I'm just going to go over and just be like, so, yeah, I'm going to do this. And I'm going to pour 2 down each of them and see how that works.
Okay, you see some signs of life from Tasha. You don't see any from Bill.
See, this is the point where you take like a third point into your mouth and kiss it into Tasha's mouth.
No, that's... that is kind of hot, though. But no. Just sort of on reaction, then seeing the ones moving, I'm gonna put another one down top.
Okay. Who is in the room when you're doing this? You, Solomon, Kirk? Any of the ghouls?
None of the Brewhaggles.
Okay, just your own ghouls. Alright. See, this is important. Because
She's
even
gonna
with
friend
the 3 blood points, one of them goes for waking her, and she's still hungry when she wakes. And happiness noise. No, that's That's definitely the wrong dice pool. What the fuck? Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. She
Whoosh.
snaps awake, and you just see her hand immediately flash towards where her sword would be. Is it still on her body?
No.
It's probably in the room nearby, I think. Because we kind of just like dragged them in and, stuff.
Hmm. You just see her catch her breath, her hand halfway there, as she realizes where she is.
Easy
Kind of
there.
works her tongue around her mouth. Did you just...
You were torpid.
Oh, fuck you
And-
too.
We don't know when you're gonna, come out of it, so better safe than sorry.
Let me just add the first drink of the blood bond there.
Guys, this is how I start my harem.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Right. Okay. You get that fucker?
Yeah, he's over there, and I just point to his body.
Or what remains of it, anyway.
He's also torpid.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. That's great. She just levels a swift kick at his ribs after stumbling to her feet and sort of hobbling over there.
Anyways,
Wow.
since the others were watching, I'm just gonna turn while she's kicking, just go like, yeah, it didn't seem to work on Bill. So, like, Solomon, do you know like how this works? Like, when does he like awaken normally, or?
Do we have to roll for that, or do we know?
You necessarily know. I don't think you've ever waited out a torpor normally.
Yeah, that's kind of obscure information.
So
Yeah.
give us a intelligence occult at 6, Solomon.
And I?
And you.
Okay, I guess we're all doing it, right? Or? No, I'm not gonna, cause I already made it that I don't know. Fuck it.
Jacklor, you do know that it varies, usually by age, but the temperament of the vampire plays a role. So when you have a general working idea that it has to do with how well they are resisting their beast. And a rough idea of the scale of it. Like someone recently turned, it might be a week or a couple weeks or a month. For a real elder who's very close to the beast or far from their humanity, it could be decades or centuries.
Hard to say, maybe a few weeks if you're lucky. Bill's not that old and not that monstrous.
Yeah, he feels like a nice guy.
I mean, that because he is. I guess you just wait then.
Apparently. And I'll have to be right back.
What? God damn it, what fucking time is it?
It's 4.
I can wait like a few minutes if you need to.
No. Don't worry about it, Jackalor. You can step away. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have to go and hunt.
Need help?
She
Actually-
seems to carefully evaluate this. Ah, fuck. My jacket's fucked up. Actually, from the way she got torn into, She might as well be wearing no clothing at all. The pants are kind of holding on, the shirt is still sort of shirt-shaped, but the jacket and the shirt, there's so many rips and tears through it that it's hiding very little.
Yeah,
Does
I'm
it help with
just gonna-
something?
You know what? I just need someone to keep a lookout. I'll just jump someone in an alley or something.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. So this sounds like a Dex stealth roll.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be keeping an eye out, just to be nearby.
So, domain applies. Honestly, I don't think she would hesitate. Well, the fame, it might apply partially if she uses it, so let's not.
I feel like with Tasha and how she was able to bring it up, I feel like for her it almost activates automatically.
Oh. Here's the joyous news, Demi. She still has to roll frenzies. Okay, so Demi, you see Tasha just come running out of the alley, moving as fast as she can in her wounded state. And you see the look in her eyes as they go glassy, and she just turns back towards the alley and starts taking off in the opposite direction.
Ah, fuck. Well, there goes my blood again. I'm going to. Fuck. Remind me, because I know out of character I did try this a few times. Actually, no, I did. With frenzying and dominate. I'm going to try out and just like distract her for like a millisecond in her beast form, maybe, and try and dominate her to just freeze.
Okay, how do you try and get her to pay attention to you?
Because I don't know how the beast works, but it seems to have been very reactive. I'm just gonna call out her name first.
Okay. She keeps running, she makes it to the mouth of the alley. You have one more attempt.
I always try and shoot her to get her attention.
The thing is, we've already been informed not to actually.
You're not exactly right next to the asylum, so this is a little less bad. A little.
Or you could throw a knife or something, I don't know.
Think, what would I do in this case?
Has Isaac ever actually frenzied?
Actually, that's a really good question. Like, let me remember. First time when I drank blood, I didn't frenzy. I was able to resist it. I don't think I have yet.
Then you would know how the beast processes information.
Yeah, no, it's like, I'm just like working. I'm like, this hasn't happened to me yet. Because even when Bill hit me and I was like supposed to frenzy, even then, because of what was going on, I still resisted it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna just
Just charisma animal cannot.
it's just like I don't know, like if I shoot her.
You can just shoot in her general direction while going.
Yeah,
intentionally wild.
I don't want to actually shoot her. Yeah, I'm just gonna fake a shot.
Okay. She just immediately snaps around. And you
The
see...
moment she does, I'm just like, oh shit, dominate.
Okay. Roll to dominate. If you fail this one, your initiative and she's right in your face. Because she's coming for you now.
Yeah, I'm rolling 1. Should I just roll difficulty 6 and you tell me the result?
I think we said frenzy was like a +3. Because there...
It's +2 according to the book.
Okay, so it's +2. So roll at 4.
Roll at 4.
She's still drained the willpower from the fight.
Okay. even then, just because I don't really know that, I'm going to spend a willpower because it's just like, ah, shit, Bill's not here, and I'm just gonna try my darndest. Okay. I think that holds in effect for a while.
I'm not. Yeah,
There it is.
that does hold long enough for her
8
to get
successes.
a chance to reassert control. You're gonna need to make.
Isn't it a lower difficulty if she's trying it again, or?
No, it's generally snapping out is the same as the original provocation.
Oh, okay.
So
What, you want me to another?
Yeah, if you do decently well on the second roll, it's gonna hold long enough for her to ride it out completely.
Okay. I'm not gonna spend a willpower here because I'm feeling like I'm doing okay with this one.
Okay. Yeah. So, it's kind of a weird situation because, like, the dude which she grabbed in the alley kind of stumbles out, sort of swaying back and forth partway through this stare-off. Mutters something in your direction, just keeps going away from both of you.
Multitasking hard, man. Especially when you got a big, strong woman wanting to snap your fucking neck.
Listen, you try to assert your dominance over her. She's justified.
Fair.
Well, by the time this is done, don't really have the time to hunt again, so you kind of have to head back. And you get to do this tomorrow again, because she's still hungry, boy.
Just feed her some more blood tomorrow.
Yeah, I like after the frenzy drops, and it's like, you could have said that you were at the verge.
I just... Bruh. Seriously.
Look, okay, no, it's just a little bit of warning next time.
Bruh, I just fought the shadow hentai bullshit in the goddamn cloud face to face. Bruh!
I totally understand. I know. You also fell. It's just, I did pour a lot of my blood, and I didn't think you were there. It was just bad assumptions. Okay, you just need to know, because I was just waiting for you outside, and you just turned around running on all fours. So
I was not
Be
running
weird.
on all four. Well, maybe for a step or two. But how do you not...
I've never frenzied yet. Don't blame me on how this works, please.
Oh. That's adorable.
Can we go home now?
Sure.
I
You know,
think
I didn't believe it when that set-eyed bitch mentioned that having blackmail on someone was a good fucking feeling, but oh boy, is it ever.
Hey, I take this as an achievement, okay?
No, you've guarded your virtue well.
You can remove the smirk off your face now.
She doesn't.
I'm just being like, I'm just like slightly smirking at their side, just like that she doesn't notice. I was like, just go home.
Okay. Solman, is there anything in particular you do while they're away?
You mean like trying to eat the top of the vampire? No, I'm not gonna do that. Keeping watch, I guess.
How are you two positioned? Where have you posted up?
maybe high up so I can have the best point of view.
Okay.
Maybe with a ghoul.
Okay. You'll notice that the bird is there again, and this time he looks you straight in the eye and then visibly gestures with his head towards the ghoul, like, get rid of him.
Sure, I'll send the ghoul down.
It's gonna materialize.
Or evening, or maybe morning is more appropriate now.
I don't even keep track anymore. These fucking vampires. My schedule has gone to shit. Ever since that dumb kid got himself bit.
My condolences.
So are we like cool?
How do you mean?
I mean, changelings didn't actually take your kid, right? So are we
I'm
cool?
not about to drill you or something stupid like that.
Okay, good. You know, honestly, in this group, you're like the only fucking grown up.
Maybe that's because of my age.
No, I think the rest are just deficient or something.
I'm 22.
Ouch. Better, some of them better not hear that.
Fuck him, I'm not afraid of them.
Starts sharpening his cold iron dagger.
I haven't made that yet.
Yet.
So... Okay then. I haven't done anything to really fuck with you that much, right? Not compared
Yeah,
to
don't.
the others.
Yeah, and you didn't burn my car or my apartment.
Well, see, that's because you're sane. I don't need to prove my point with you because you get it. You get it, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
So are you like cool with the Fae in general as long as they're not assholes individually, or are you still upset?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with Faye. There's some. I guess I have some scientific interest still, but I'm not out to hunt fairies for personal gratification or anything like that.
Or for dissections?
I like to live.
I see. It's very wise of you. Well, okay,
Thank you.
Well, I need to talk with the dude with the big nose. You know, the... You know the fuck up.
Okay.
Well, have a good night.
You too.
It's gonna fly off.
Slice so nice.
Yes,
yeah.
very.
Kirk, you're posted somewhere down below. How many people are in the room with you?
Probably just me and my ghouls.
So about half the fighting force of this place.
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a perception alertness then. Okay.
Whoa.
You hear the flapping of birds coming towards the room. Or a bird. Just wings coming down the hallway.
I'll have them stand a guard outside in the opposite direction.
Just okay, fuck off now.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So the bird flies in, just in time to see their backs. One of them glances back and immediately looks away. It's like, nope. Mr. Jacobs.
Yes, Sly, I believe.
Mr. Jacobs, I have been informed that there should be a cessation of hostilities and that you have adjusted your attitude to one more appropriate to working in this group.
You can stop shit talking.
Chuckles a little at that. Okay. How about this? I won't fuck you over if you behave yourself. And we can start
And I will
over.
fuck you over if you behave yourself.
Okay then. Just stare at each other.
Was there anything else?
No, not with you.
Well, then you can leave.
He takes a dump on the table before flying off to assert dominance and flies off.
I swear I'll stab that bird someday.
Ah, yes, Mr. Sunshine. Alright. Then, in a while, Isaac and Tasha are gonna come back. A little later than you expected, but maybe 20 minutes late. Eventually they do show up.
Okay, I mean, that's not too late at least.
Okay. Is there any conversation you wish to have before daytime comes?
I'll go to where Solomon is.
Okay.
Oh, do you
climb
want to
the
treat
tower.
the sunshine with me, Chagalaw?
No.
Solomon. Kirk comes climbing up into the sniper's nest. He looks unhappy. You think the bird found him.
You look unhappy, Kirk.
I'm surprised you could tell.
I smirk. So what brings you here?
Bring on your thoughts on the bird.
I mean, it has made an effort.
Yeah, he seems to be trying to mend bridges, and I'm just not sure. I'm just not sure about him. Like, I want to trust him, but then he also burned the car I used to have my family in. And my home.
Yeah, that worked out weirdly, didn't it?
You don't say.
Literally transporting weapons of mass destruction in that car. Now I was attacked.
He probably didn't know it was the car meant so much to you.
Do you think
I
he cared?
guess not. Just. Yeah. Good night to you. Or morning, I guess.
Yeah. guess we should head to bed.
Mm-hmm. And I head to one of the safe rooms.
Okay, I think the way you have it set up, you have like a specific area for sleeping. You don't have like individual safe rooms for every person. You have like communal sleeping
Yeah, I don't
area.
know exactly how that works either.
And then you have other safe rooms for keeping like the stash of guns and money, etc., etc.
Yeah, I'll head over to the common sleeping room then.
Okay. Demi is randomly dying over there.
No, I'm just watching some meme.
Disgusting. Well, you get back with Tasha, and you may go to
That's
sleep.
not dummy.
Don't tempt me. Okay, then unless anyone has any more conversations they wish to have, morning comes. Who is sleeping in the haven? All of you?
I am.
I wouldn't have time to go home anyways.
Okay. Then everyone except Bill, because he's still out. Roll perception plus aspects at 8.
Oh no. That's just perception, boy.
Woo!
Start rolling humanity.
Are they as well as I remember?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
you just
No
need
special
one,
skills for humanity though.
just need one more. Jackalor.
There we go. Oh, that's the wrong difficulty.
That's the wrong difficulty. F.
F.
And I shall roll for Tasha.
Oof.
Oh, this is... If Tasha succeeds and Kirk fails, it's gonna be choice. So, everyone except Isaac hear this. All of you come drifting out of your sleep, some for a mere moment, some for a little longer. And it's just this incessant ringing.
It's my phone.
Those of you who managed to stay away for a little longer realize that it is indeed Isaac's phone. Solomon, roll 4 dice, because you're limited by your humanity to recognize it for the moment you're awake as his ringtone.
Difficulty just 6?
Yeah,
No, I don't recognize it.
okay. Kirk, you just hear Tasha groan, "Oh, what the fuck?" You have 4 turns. What do you wish to do?
I'll head over and check who's calling him.
Okay. You go over and check who's calling. It's not a number you recognize, and the caller ID, it's not a number he has saved.
I'll place the phone down and try and remember. I think, actually, do I have enough time to take a picture of the number?
You do, but that's gonna be about all you do before you drift off again.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
This is just like one of those excursions where you're like sleeping in like a single room, like 4 other people, and one person's phone alarm goes off and it wakes everybody but the guy who actually had the alarm.
That's a good
Oh,
way to
yeah,
get
that
kicked in your
happens.
sleep.
It really is.
Okay, so all of you who went back to bed, try and wake again.
So, do I roll again or no?
You as well. You didn't botch it.
No, I don't wake.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I just flip over on the
Nope.
other side.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wake the next night to the sounds of Dasha pacing back and forth, just going repeatedly, fuck, 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 fuck.
Who wakes up first?
Both of you at the same time and Solomon after. So,
Oh, yeah,
Solomon,
Solomon.
roll your perception plus aspect to see if you get woken early by the commotion.
No.
Okay.
We would so be dead if somebody actually came to our doors.
It's good
Oh,
that
yes.
we're getting all that bad luck out now, guys.
Fuck. Fuck, god damn it.
Good evening, morning.
Oh, thank
What's for you,
god you're
Tasha?
awake. She holds out your phone.
Wait.
Dude. Someone
What?
tracked you down. They know you're
Not
alive.
again. I take my phone. Do I
Check
I
the-
check it.
Check the text messages first.
I check it.
So the first one is pick up the phone. Second one is we know you're there. Your safe room is bugged. Answer the damn phone. All bugged. Or all caps for the last sentence.
Wow, what an obvious lie.
The third message is pick up the phone, Dasha. All in caps.
Gonna go I'm just gonna go to the others and the ghoul last night said the place is bugged. Yeah, we forgot to maybe get rid of them.
Just send new phone who this.
Well, how long ago? I checked the time. How long ago was this compared
11
to
a.m.
the last?
So a vampire or a ghoul would know you would be asleep. It was during the day.
Guys,
I tried to cover for it. I'm
No,
not sure
it-
how successful I was.
you,
They were asking a lot of questions about you. I pretended to not know who you were, but shit, man, someone knows.
wait. Did you get a name? Voice? How did it sound? Speak, please.
It sounded like a fucking suit. I don't know how else to fucking describe it. It sounds like Kirk when he gets pompous.
Oh my god, it's your dad. Just
Out of character, I'm presuming, but I'm not saying that in character unless you're saying in character.
I'm pretty sure I know about your dad, right?
Yeah, you know my dad 100%. A lot of people
Yeah.
know my dad.
He was actually a client of the firm, or his firm was a client of your firms.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's your dad.
But I'm dead.
I don't think he buys that.
This is problematic.
Let's call him
You
back.
don't say.
I'm. Well, I think first things first. Search this room.
Okay.
I-
You can make a perception investigation roll, all of you.
I have no investigation. Can I use alertness?
Just wake me up.
I'll try and wake Solomon up.
Okay, make one more roll to try and wake. If you fail this one, you're waking at your usual time.
Yay!
Okay.
Humanity.
No, it's
Oh, he doesn't?
it's past dusk, so he doesn't have to. Sun's down already.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
well.
wait till the sun and you.
What?
Uh, we're searching for bugs on the room. Apparently, well, you'll see when we found the bugs.
Sure, I'll activate all
Microphone
spells.
things.
Don't we still have the ghoul?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm good since like waking up and like looking, and I'm gonna realize like I'm shit at this. I'm gonna go and see if the guy in the military suit is still here.
Okay. Yeah. He's there. He's like chewing on a sandwich, and he has like a can of cheap beer with him.
Good evening.
So,
Yeah. Question: did you bug our room? Like, where did you know for Tyler bug things and trackers and stuff?
dude, just the
For
outside.
reference.
Everyone knows this place is a fucking fortress.
Right.
So,
If you could please remove them if you remember the locations.
I already did. It
and
was just a
that
pair of webcams.
Thank you very much. That's kind of all I needed to know. And I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna like, what the fuck?
okay, what's the base difficulty for searching?
Since you're looking for something really small, we'll call it 7.
So I can go down to 4, right?
You can go down to 3 because you're going to be using your eyes for this. Or if you're doing this by feel, it will take longer, but your chances are probably going to be maybe better. It's kind of up to you.
I'm just gonna roll a 3.
Oof.
Let's see, that's perception investigation. That's 5 dice at 3.
Mm-hmm.
5 successes.
Okay. So, since these are dumpster couches, more or less, and probably been dragged around multiple times, you find what you think is a packet of very old weed in a little plastic baggie in one of the cushions, but you
Oof.
don't find any bugs. You also found some chewing gum, like under the couch, just stuck there. 3 pieces to be exact. One of them smells like it was cherry flavored.
Okay, I found cherry flavored chewing gum and weed, but no bugs.
So either they were lying, but how the fuck did they know Tasha's name?
They were just using clairvoyance, Dracula.
Clearly, someone with clairvoyance calls us during the day when they know that we're vampires.
Yeah, it's a ghoul. Kappa.
Ghouls can't have clairvoyance. It goes up to only 5.
It's like a La Sombra 5th gen over in Spain.
That would make sense.
I'm sure there's werewolf powers for that are like clairvoyance like.
Well, yeah, probably. Almost certain to be exact.
Demi, your phone rings.
What do I? And I'm like just going back to the room, just like, I really hate phones at this point. And I look at the number.
It's the same number that sent those text messages.
Do I recognize? I never asked. Did I recognize the number?
You don't. Well, actually, give me like an intelligence alertness at 9 plus 1.
Sure. Nope.
Nope.
So close, but yet so far.
So get so far. If I spent willpower, actually, but
You did.
Just pick up. I mean, what's the worst that could
yeah,
happen?
I'm going to go into another room, just like away, and just ready myself and just go pick up.
Hello. Who am I speaking to?
I'm going.
Does he recognize the
like,
voice?
Doesn't recognize
Uh,
the voice. It's not his dad's voice.
God fucking name. Hold up. Actually being called IRL. Actually, funny.
Oh no, it's happening IRL now.
The call was coming inside of the campaign.
Savage.
You know, it's probably just Isaac's dad's secretary or something.
Probably.
Okay.
And he's just walking around this room.
Tasha, about the same time, gets a text message. Just looks at it. Okay, well, that's good news at least. She shows it to you without speaking out loud. It's from Daddy in air quotes. Or the Daddy's written with quotes in her phone. Gangrel dude gonna be coming over to try and wake Bill and Tasha. Let him in and take him to the bodies.
Okay, I'm back.
Since, you know,
Here.
he's clearly presuming Tasha's still asleep.
I'm back. Yeah, the thing is, like, I was thinking, like, okay, what if I use my alternate identity? But then I'm like, if they already know about us and I just take out my alternate identity,
Did you burn that?
Yeah, forget it. They knew Tasha
Yeah.
was there, so.
yeah, I'm just gonna go. Isaac Brock's in here.
Well, it's nice to reach you, Isaac.
If I may ask, who is this?
You actually hear faint muttering from the other end as if he's covered the phone and speaking to someone else. Give me a perception alertness roll. Let's call it an 8.
Difficulty?
You catch just one turn. Mr. Broxson, spoken with the deepest respect.
I knew it!
Yeah, it's like,
Isaac, I'm going to put you on speakerphone. You hear him put the phone down and switch it over.
yeah, and I'm just gonna go like, they could probably just hear me sighing at this point.
Isaac, what is the meaning of this?
F.
Hi, Dad.
Isaac, what madness have you gotten yourself involved in? Explain yourself.
I feel
hang
like
out with my-
talking. I feel like talking like the most rebellious kid ever. Like, I don't need you in my life, Dad. I'm my own man at this point. Dad, I don't have to explain myself to you. Thank you very
You
much.
faked your own death.
Impressive, isn't it? Look, Dad, thank you for everything. For raising me into who I am, I suppose. But I'm my own man now, and
Well, corpse.
Isaac, I warned you about never letting the mob get its claws into you and your businesses.
it's not the mob, Dad. I just wanted to go.
Isaac,
Away.
I've heard enough recordings from what your phone was picking up to know you're involved with something. I have recordings of gunshots.
You know, it's not a mob, it's just a white supremacist gang. Just tell me you're doing it for the white race, Debbie.
Isaac, Isaac, please come home.
This is
I
the
can
issue
protect
I've
you.
had. You're listening in my conversations. You don't trust me in the slightest. You never did. And you
The
want me to now
only
come home.
reason I was checking was because it seemed fishy the way your business evaporated overnight. I thought you were dead for 3 months.
I did everything to get away, to no longer just be, the Isaac Broxson, the heir to your company and do stuff.
And
I'm my
who's
own
fucking stopping you from making your own way? Why are you being such a stupid cunt about this? I gave you room to show your abilities. Why are you so ungrateful?
Dad! You never showed us any love. You never were there for dinners.
I gave you everything. You had the best fucking teachers. You had every chance in life.
You gave me everything but a father.
You are hearing at least his side of this from the other room. Definitely. Dash is already face palming, shaking her head slowly. I don't even know you anymore, Isaac.
Well, that's one thing I could say about you too, Dad. I never was able to properly meet you. Goodbye. Let's hang up.
Okay. Demi, isn't one of your tenants everyone deserves a second chance?
No, that's not me.
That's not you?
That's Bill.
I got rid of that one.
Okay.
And here's the thing, right? I don't know, but I think I should probably roll like either manipulation, empathy, or something, because I do remember a while after the whole of this that I wanted to actually fucking improve relations with my dad and do stuff, but I was mostly being highly aggressive on the simple fact that I'm already dead and I already know this is a fuck up what just occurred and I'm in big trouble if this
Yeah,
happens.
you are trying to drive him away so he gives up on you. I get that. Give it to me at... 6 is appropriate. Manipulation, empathy. And persuasive will apply.
Yeah, 6 dice. My empathy is only 2 dice. Though this, because this is actually kind of like both important because I am like stealing myself of this. I am going to spend a point of willpower. I feel like this is just one of those things where like I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to use my special move. Lying. 2 successes only.
Okay.
Damn, that was a poor fucking dice roll. So many 2.
Alright. Then you hang up. He doesn't call you a second time. Not right now anyway.
Yeah, I started crying at the end. Yeah, there's probably like where your throat's like, goes a little bit, like,
yeah.
slightly dry. Just hang up and just fucking slum myself to the wall and it's like...
In a few years down the line, your dad will give you the good death because he has awakened to his avatar.
And I'm just gonna be looking at my phone and yeah, I mean I'm gonna turn it off. I presume I'd know how to do that with just like a little bit of time.
Yeah, you can figure out how to get the battery out on the 5th try, maybe.
Yeah, sure. It's just like, open the fuck up. Maybe even break it a little bit because I'm not caring about this phone anymore because of the number.
Yeah, it's weird how keeping your old phone account might lead a private eye to discover you're still alive or something. It's strange.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go to the others. And just go like, Bill, you got any tools that
Bill's
That sounds
Oh yeah, Bill's in torpor. I forgot.
Isaac,
Right.
how
Yeah, just
bad is he? It sounded bad.
yeah. You probably heard.
Yeah, we did.
Before I,
We
yeah,
definitely
just
did.
before we do that, I'm just gonna go to Bill's tool shed thingy just real quick. I just gotta
Uh,
do a little
Is-
maintenance.
Isaac, he took all that back to the car shop.
Mm, could you do me the favor then, Tasha?
I need
I
to
just-
hunt, but there's like a brick outside if you need to smash the phone.
Yeah, just like I need it really, really tiny bits, but yeah, I'll be able to do it. And just give me a bit.
Just
Okay.
put it in my mouth and then close and open my mouth to destroy it. Potency
I'm just-
still active.
I'm just gonna go find something appropriate, like either a tool or like screwdriver, whatever I find, right?
Yeah, you can.
Just-
You can obliterate the phone if you take a few minutes to be thorough.
Oh, definitely be thorough. It's like needs to chop it up like fucking Gordon Ramsay, boy.
Okay. Okay. You're doing that. Tasha is actually gonna ask if anyone's willing to back her up while she hunts because she's kind of hungry. Actually,
I
no.
mean,
She says that, if there's like a gangrel. She actually says that she's gonna preferably wait for Isaac and just. She doesn't mind him knowing about some of the people that she sometimes hooks up. He's not a complete fuck up like the rest of you. So,
watch Demi fail to contain her and she kills the people she hooks up with.
that's a stabbing. She can spend willpower in frenzy to switch targets, so.
Oof.
So, Demi, you're thoroughly smashing up the phone when you realize that there's two people. Having a stare off kind of next to you, standing in a triangle.
Are those the ghouls or are there new people?
No, it's Sly and Tasha.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'm done with the phone.
I kinda need to go out and hunt, and Bill's still asleep.
Yeah, no, I'll help you with that, but yeah, let's just go.
Sly just interjects with, "How'd you get that sword?" Tasha just replies with, "Took it off a corpse." You can feel the tension in the air.
I'm just gonna no, I don't really feel up to it right now. I'm just gonna be just looking at them, just like not interjecting into the intersection right.
After like 30 seconds, Sly slowly turns towards you. Is your father gonna be a problem?
Yes, kill him.
Maybe. I don't know.
Can you handle it?
I'm gonna need some time, but
That's
most
all I need
likely
to
it just-
hear. He takes flight.
thanks, Lang. Anyways. Yeah, let's get this on with.
Unleashing was what difficulty? 7?
Yep.
Okay.
F.
Commemorating plus nightmare, I believe.
Glamourating plus nightmare. So 4. Okay. Say goodbye to your dad, Demi.
Oof.
Sly has the strength to do what you cannot.
Oof. This is why we need to kill him.
I guess he doesn't believe me that I can say yes. When I said time, I was just like, you can't solve this in a single day.
Yeah, he knows you're sentimental and weak sometimes. That's why he does the things you cannot, like torching people's apartments or cars.
Your dad's gonna hunt fairies now, son.
No, that's gonna be my sister.
Local businessman trapped in a car due to technical failure as it explodes in flames.
Oof.
Horrible tragedy for City of Houston.
Yeah, his only daughter inherits all of it.
Oof. Your sister got everything.
I don't give a fuck. Like, my sister's a little bitch. She doesn't know her real. Like, I know her. She's like just using money. That money's just gonna go down in a drain.
So you don't feel anything that you just lost everything to her? His entire empire?
I
No,
All
indeed.
down the
I
drain
never-
because you died?
I never wanted his
Yeah,
empire.
he never
That's
wanted
the
the empire.
Wow, what a bitch.
But you lost the competition.
You know, actually, Tyler got killed as well. Competition is removed, guys.
So, Demi,
Mm-hmm.
let's see how well Tasha does with the.
Yeah, and this time I'm gonna be a bit more observant, not about our surroundings, but about Tasha herself, and like maybe even see about
Yeah,
getting in
you
position.
had to be. Go ahead and roll dominate. Difficulty 4. Okay. It's enough to give her a chance to snap out of it.
And like when she's like frozen, I'm just gonna like, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Just try your darndest. Mm-hmm.
Just says, fuck you. Daddy's boy, smug prick.
Like, God damn it, Tasha. Please. Ooh, no.
Okay, Demi, roll initiative.
It's been nice knowing you.
Bye, Demi.
You could
Looks
just
like Tasha has a meal.
move close, but no cigar. You can probably survive
Luckily-
one strike, right?
Okay, well. Since you were freezing her, the beast sees you as the threat.
Yeah.
Your low initiative, what do you do when you see that the command isn't taking?
Fuck. Freeze again, please work.
Okay, she's gonna spend a willpower point to not attack you for a turn or two. So you have another attempt.
Oof. Yeah, it's still difficulty 4.
Yeah, well, no, it's 3 now.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Yeah, good job that it was 3, though. There we go.
Okay. And,
Yes.
yeah, she can, at this point, go to... You know, she just says thank you and she can go to the others on her own. She thinks she'll be okay now.
You know, I'll be honest, it's all nice and dandy with the whole dominate. It's really convenient, but sometimes it's really scary being around you when you frenzy, you know that, right?
She just grins at you. Aww. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Meanwhile, at the home base.
Oh yeah, by the way, if I
Snore.
could just interject, like while she's like doing some stuff as well, now that I don't have to watch over her, could I just also get a hunt in?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like to.
Go ahead and roll
This is-
for it. So, someone arriveth, and one of the Bruhaguls comes in and mentions that, you know, hey, the dude to wake the Bruja is here.
Okay. Well then, let's let him in.
Okay,
Where are you?
they let him in. Do you just take him to the safe room?
Yeah, and also would like to by the by that Tasha's was already awoken by Isaac.
Okay. When I lead him in, you realize that it's someone you recognize. It's your old buddy. Spencer. So, Keegan, please add a step of blood bond to Spencer. 2 blood points to
Yeah.
your system, and you can consider yourself woken and your in-capped health level healed.
You said 2 blood points?
2 blood points. He feeds you 3, one of them wakes you up, the other 2 help shock you awake.
Happy ending.
Quick, while he's vulnerable, attack!
No, certainly not.
You should have taken your chance during the day, Jackalor.
I meant for the guy that's waking him up.
Oh.
Clearly, he's low generation. It's a perfect top crime.
It was an accident.
Yes, clearly.
He
Bill
fell
just
on my
frenzied.
fangs 4 times.
Bill,
Indeed.
Bill was hungry and frenzied as he was being woken up, and I'm sadly too weak to stop him.
I really need to stop doing this. What happened?
From what I heard, you took a whole lot of things to your face. Don't look too good either.
I'll be fine, I think. I just need some blood. Let's see, I'm gonna heal my crippled. If I heal 3 points, I'll be at the threshold, so I won't frenzy, right?
Let me check. So, you have a self-control of 4, so you need to have 4 in your system to function normally.
Yeet. Alright, I'm gonna heal to injured then.
Okay then. You get healed to injured. And the other one's already awake.
Yeah, Isaac managed to wake her up.
Well, you guys did alright by my kids, so I don't mind helping you out. Let me, just stay in touch if you need anything. I might be able to hook you up.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get going then.
Yeah, have a pleasant night.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, the Anarchs arranged for Bill to wake, Demi.
Oh shit.
So, we got the guy.
Yeah, he's over there.
Look over to the corner. There's 2 ghouls that you think you might be able to smell, and a 3rd form that's... Well, even when they're just bodies, you can probably pick out a kindred from mortals that have been shot in the head and completely drained of all blood.
Hmm. Alright.
We could embrace some people with the blood he still has and keep them in the basement and stash for bad times.
It's not a terrible idea. Alright, I'm gonna make some calls and get some of my herd to come over so that I can get more blood without having to.
Yeah,
Hunt.
it's probably a little less suspicious if you go to the factory, but either way you can... I think it's been a while since you've called on your herd, so you can access... How many dots do you have? 2?
Of herd, yes.
Then you can tap as much as 7 people tonight.
Alright, let's just do that and then not touch them for a while.
Okay?
So I can fill up with that.
How much are you missing? I think you need like 4 people.
I am missing 9 points.
So you need maybe 5, but you still have at least 2 in reserve.
All right.
Okay then.
So what do we do now?
Wait.
Okay.
For Isaac and Tasha anyway.
They're eventually gonna come back. Eventually. Let's see. Dex, Stealth, Celerity helps with this. And it's the domain, so... Oh, let's fill her up. Wait.
Don't tell me she's still hungry.
No, she's not. Okay. Yeah, Tasha's gonna come back a little later, I think. If Isaac just takes the one hunt, he's back first.
Yeah, but like I'm presumably also maybe hunting near Tasha, so we might meet each other and then come back. But I don't know how that's gonna end.
You kind of hunt in the neighborhood, so sure, you're in the same area. So you can come back at around the same time. So, you were grabbed by tentacles among other things, right, Keegan?
Yes.
Give me a luck roll.
F.
Okay, you realize that your phone is trashed.
No.
F.
Guess I'll have to get some new ones.
The SIM card is intact if you want to switch it over, but the phone itself is lekaput.
Alright, I'll just get the SIM card then.
Okay. Well, the two of them return. Tasha doesn't really say much on the way back, except when
I don't either.
when you're nearly at the place, she just says, "You don't think the birds can do something dumb?"
Oof.
I'll be honest. At this point, I don't even know. I don't think you will.
Right. Yeah, I share your optimism. She doesn't share your optimism.
No.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, in the distance, like a building erupts in flames. Kappa.
She waits until he's in the car.
I guess he's sane enough for that, sure.
Okay, you go inside. Does look like the place is on high alert. There's like 2 guards covering like the main hub. It's like an area where there's hallways splitting off to head out towards each of the wings, and it's like front and back way can be sort of kept under view from there. It's like 2 of the Bruja ghouls are currently stationed there, making sure nothing is passing through here. And you head on down.
Hello, you two.
Okay, good. You're awake. So you heard about the recent fuck up, I assume?
I've been getting kept up to date.
Okay, so what are we gonna do about Isaac's dad?
Well, yeah, he kind of found out Isaac's still alive.
That is what I believe we call a fucking Masquerade breach that gets people killed in this city?
Well, that's a good question. We could
Like, we have, the way I see it, we have two choices. We call the sheriff again and tell her we're in trouble again and that we need help again, or we get our ass in gear and handle this ASAP.
I mean,
It's not called a sheriff again.
we can't wipe his memory, right?
He hired people to find him. Isaac comes from money, if you didn't realize.
I mean, how many kneecaps are we gonna have to break?
And we could just silence her. Oh, I guess Isaac could ghoul her. Well, no, the prince wouldn't like that now, would she?
Whose numbers, by the way, did Frank have? The detective. I think it was just Keegan's.
I think so.
Keith changed his entire identity. So it's not Keith. So if no one else has shared with him,
I don't remember.
then we're gonna say not.
But yeah, you just need a new phone. You have the SIM card still.
That's good, at least.
There is another problem. And I can't believe I have to be the responsible one here. The bird said something about having expected Isaac to... Well, I don't know what he meant by it, but knowing the bird, it sounded ominous.
Oh, shit.
I think he might try to handle this.
He always tries to handle it. Shit.
Don't tell me he already went to kill him.
He left when we went to hunt.
If we're lucky, his father is still alive. If we're unlucky, he's dead and we're going to have a murderer on our hands.
I mean,
it's not like it can be tracked. Can be tracked back to anyone.
this could sound harsh,
Yes, but the prince and the sheriff will be made aware of it, and that'll make it more of a problem.
but murder isn't as bad as Masquerade breach, right?
Fuck no. Nobody gives a fuck about mortals dying if you cover it up. Well, unless you're in New Orleans, then I hear there's this Malkavian seneschal that will fuck your head up.
Sounds scary, but yeah, I mean, Sly is sometimes competent enough to cover his trails, I believe.
I know, I don't
Wait.
trust him.
If he
Neither
does,
do I.
Yeah, but we
Gets
can't really do much more than wait for him to come back.
So at this point, as you're discussing this, we're gonna have a cutscene moment. So imagine this. It's coming close to midnight. The dad, after having been at an expensive restaurant, taking in wine and steak, to try and process what has happened and what to do about his son, who's apparently in deep, deep shit, gets in the back of the car and tells the driver to go. The driver tries to start the car. It doesn't start. The father tells the driver to get it working and goes tries to go out of the car to get some fresh air. The door doesn't open. And he sees just a bird's head peer into view rising from below. It's almost as if it's smiling. And then he smells burning.
Oh, my dad!
There's only one. Get out.
All of my daddies are gonna die.
Yeah, at a rate of 1 dead per session, apparently.
Oh.
Okay, we need to wrap up. No loose
I'm
ends.
so on.
F, I guess.
F.
F daddy.
No, Demi. Don't F daddy.
Let your
15,
sister
Daddy.
do that.
Oh no.
It's okay. She's okay with this. She gets the fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she will maybe sometime down the road when she takes over, like, as the leader of the syndicate, she will learn the truth about how you helped her with her career.
I'm sorry, brother. You're a reality deviant. I have no choice.
Wait.
Okay, so we need to get him. Isaac, what can you tell us about how we can fucking get him?
Oh, just a note. I probably wouldn't have been in the room after coming back. I'd probably get some time alone.
Well, since you started... Well, if you just headed off right away, sure.
Yeah, that was basically my plan. That's why I didn't say anything during this entire conversation.
Okay. Well... God fucking damn it, what a dumb fucking mess and this about as well. Oh, damn it. So any ideas?
I mean, it has been a few hours since he went off, hasn't it? Even if he knew how to track him down, we will probably come too late at this rate.
Yes, definitely.
Ah, fuck. Everyone check your phones.
Check my phone.
Sure.
Mine didn't make it.
So everyone can roll perception computers to try and pick up local news sites.
So, if you don't have computers,
You can... I'm gonna let you still try to Google food as at 7.
woo.
Okay. Well, Solomon, you actually do find something that might be it. Apparently a car is on fire right now in a parking lot of an expensive restaurant.
Okay, that sounds like it might be him. There's a car on fire in the parking lot of an expensive restaurant.
Just like a little stream taken from a traffic helicopter that's, being streamed by the news site.
Okay, hold it up to the others.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's his MO.
Definitely his MO, yes. Do you recognize the car, Isaac?
Isaac's not here.
Yeah, he fucked
Oh,
up.
Isaac's not here.
Um,
Oh,
Fuck.
Should we head out
Isaac!
to save him?
Isaac, get down here!
I slowly go down.
Isaac, do you recognize this car?
Yes.
It looks like one of the limos.
Oh no. Fuck. And
What'd
I'm
you
just
think?
gonna like. I'm just. By the way, is it currently on fire? Do I see a fat?
It's really fucking burning.
I'm just gonna go and sit down on the couch and just hold hold my hand over my head and just, face and just go like.
Well, I believe condolences are in order.
Oh
Jesus,
god.
that was cold.
Wow.
Humanity
Oh.
4!
Jesus fuck, Solomon.
Yeah, that stings, man.
Oh, right, yeah. Now that I think about it, you're right.
I told you that bird was bad news.
I never really sort of cared about him. I mean, neither did he really, but it's okay. I guess. A few weeks ago, maybe even a month, I don't remember. Before I seemingly became dead, tried to make things better. Maybe a new perspective to change things up. Maybe I'd realize why my father was like that, and then it doesn't sit right, and I don't know what to do.
Maybe a good place to start would be shanking the bird. I know that it's kind of trying, but it's still a fairy creature thing.
I mean, well, we don't need to kill the bird exactly. I can make a cage. That's good. I'm gonna need time for that.
Because that's not going to be anything at all problematic, right?
With as much research as you've done into fairy related stuff, at least those of you with Occult 3 realize that if he's thinking about a cold iron cage, it will kill him. It will just take a few long, extremely long for the bird days.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And a
thought it was
normal
just.
cage isn't going to cut it.
I didn't. I didn't know I was gonna kill him.
It is.
Also,
Or twist him into something horrible.
Also, Chris, I would like to roll conscience if possible.
For causing harm to a family member.
Even though he wasn't family, he was still my dad and somebody I knew, and I didn't want him literally to just die like this.
In a fire, no less. I heard it's a very painful death.
Fucking what difficulty should I keep this at?
I
The
think
crate.
an 8 because you've kind of indirectly caused it, so it's kind of like an accidental killing in a way.
Okay.
Yeah, you feel horrible about this.
Yeah,
You-
I totally do.
You are sloppy, and Sly is the way Sly is, and you didn't rein him in, and it kind of went bad.
I'm just gonna be sitting silent and mostly just answering questions, but not actually saying anything.
Well, I guess we don't need to be in a panic anymore.
We still need to find those investigators, or else they might go keep investigating because something happened to their employer, and that's not and something really fishy too.
If they're a private eye, why would they? They work for money. I don't think they're gonna be. I mean, they might look into it, but I don't think they're gonna be. Look, it's not like it's a millionaire that can throw 50 people at us. If in this case, it's like one dude, right? So
Mm.
Isn't he a multimillionaire though?
Yep, that he is.
well,
We still need to cover the track somehow. It's
I mean,
like
without someone paying them, they're probably gonna stop searching no matter how many there are. And from how you described your sister, I doubt she would be interested in funding a search for you.
we still need to figure out how they were bugging the place.
I think it was with the phone.
You don't know in character necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I think his dad mentioned it to Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac knows in character.
Mm-hmm. It was. I smashed up the phone. Probably it was that, and I don't think we can see the little piece anymore of what he used, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned the place upside down and couldn't find any bugs.
So it probably was the phone. Yeah, they might have used the same tactic that we used on the Gangrel guy.
Probably, maybe.
Yeah, okay, it illustrates why the old ones are so fucking paranoid. How many more calls like this do we need before we're the same way? Like
Hard to
literally
say.
random rich guy out of fucking nowhere suddenly knows everything about us. What the fuck? Damn, that sucks.
I should have expected this. I thought everything would have been solved just after, being proclaimed dead, but eh, as they say, death doesn't solve anything, it seems.
Well, what next then?
Well, I mean, we will probably eventually be called in for a report, and that should finalize the last mission at least.
Right.
Yeah. Did I, out of character, did I ever tell you there's probably werewolves on my tail right now?
For fuck's sake! You fucking need to share things like that with us.
I said out of character.
You didn't.
I heard him
Didn't
say
you
that.
hear?
He did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. He also pushed me to learn like the werewolf ward instead of the fairy ward.
Okay. Then you hear howls of pain in the asylum. Wait, what?
I'm scared of what that roll was, and I'm not sure if it's good or bad.
No, that was a luck roll.
I mean, yeah, I know it's a luck roll, but it's like, if you're rolling it, does that mean it's lucky for us, or is it unlucky for us?
You don't know.
No. Who would have guessed?
Okay.
It's actually for the prince. Linda just took over and diablerized her in the chaos.
You come in for the report. There's no one there except Linda and the sheriff. She's like, well, boys, there's gonna be some changes around here.
On the behalf of your sire, would-be sires, You're all neonates now. Congratulations. Just sign here.
Yeah, I brought the cup, boys.
So, all your sires supported the previous regime and were killed for it, so you're all except Isaac are fledglings and sireless, so you are to be put to death unless you, I don't know, swear loyalty to new regime or something.
Oof.
This is Bob, he'll be your pack priest.
Oof. Is it Bob the Dark?
Nah, Bob
Shut
the
the
Dark
fuck
is
up.
Camarilla.
Spot the lights.
God damn it. Okay, so, presuming you want to just brood for a while, like proper vampires about how shitty your life is, what do you want to do next and when?
How much time do we have?
Most of the whole of this night.
I'd like to hang out at Elysium.
Okay, so you're gonna head out. Alright. Go right ahead, you go to
I
Elysium.
guess I'm gonna check with the Chantry to see if there's.
Also, I'll make sure all my bodyguards the two I have with me have silver ammo on them in their guns.
Okay.
The good stuff.
Okay. What about you, Bill? Where do you head?
I'm gonna go to the warehouse and I'm gonna go see about making some cold iron.
The warehouse, which was you were gonna.
I moved all my stuff there. That was the one where we had the Fight Club meeting.
That's the factory. Okay,
Factory,
so the
okay,
stuff is
that
in
was-
the factory, and you want to make some cold iron stuff.
Yes.
Okay, what are you trying to make?
Some daggers.
Okay, that's easy enough. Give me a. What would be appropriate here? Give me 2 checks. First, give me a courage roll. That's 6.
All right.
Okay. And give me a Dexcrafts roll at 8. Mostly because
Alright.
you are being careful to stay away as far as you possibly can from the fire.
I will spend a willpower on this.
Okay.
What's the difficulty for making?
8.
All right.
Okay. To one success, if you spend the rest of the night at this, you have, I'm gonna say 2 daggers or shivs that you think are gonna be durable enough to be reliably used in combat.
All right.
Are you gonna kill a bird?
Thinking about it.
Okay. Solman, at the
Yeah.
chantry, they're a little surprised to see you, but, you know, apparently this isn't a full-out attack, so sure, you check in with them. Things seem kinda well. Your brother is gonna ask to speak with you in private, though.
Okay.
You just probably do this in, like, your private room at the chantry.
Seems reasonable enough.
And, it's just gonna ask you, so, Solomon, like, you've had me. Like, what are we doing next? Like, with the fairy stuff? Where are we at? It's like. It's supposedly handled, right? So, what next?
Uh, the more immediate portion is dealt with, but there's like a lot of there's a lot about them where it's hard work to divide truth and fiction, which a lot of my studies have been focusing on in the past
Yeah,
and
like,
probably
okay,
will in
like,
the
why I'm
future.
asking, and you can tell that he's definitely worried about something. It, like, some of the other vampires here, they're paying a lot of attention to me, and, like, I, I don't know what happened, but, like, with, the whole thing with the thing, and
Yeah, I mean,
I,
I can take you along too.
yes, please do. I am not a good liar. You know I've never been a good liar. I don't think I should be here.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, you come along when we head off.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Sure. Okay. He still seems nervous.
Anything. I
No,
know you aren't a good liar. Any information you let slip or anything like that?
I I don't think so, but I think I made some people suspicious. Like some of them asked me what you were having me do, and I said I couldn't tell, but I don't know how this works or how much they might have picked up.
Okay, that we'll see. It's probably alright.
Yeah, I really hope I didn't fuck up.
Yeah, probably not. And I mean, from what I heard, we'll be less chained to the Chantry in the near future, so you won't have to have that much contact with them.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. Do you check in on the project, Solomon? The special
Yeah,
project in the basement.
yeah, I'll send my brother to like the car and quickly check on that.
Mm-hmm. Well, the work is still continuing there, but from what the other members of the project tell you, it's that they're reasonably sure they've gotten most of what they can out of her, and they're just finishing up, and after that, what's gonna remain is just, processed information, translated into appropriate formulae, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, that's good. That's probably what I'm better at anyway
Mm-hmm.
than like the former activities.
All right.
And then yeah, I and my brother are gonna drive back to the crew haven, I suppose.
All right. Okay. Then, Bill, you have
Yes.
resources too, and
Yes.
you get in a lot of fights. If you wish, you can have a spare phone, either at the shop or at the factory.
Alright. I will install my sim when I take a minute to take a break.
Okay. There are 2 text messages from Frank.
What does it say?
The first one says, Bill, I think I might need your help. Some of my fellow detectives are eyeing me really suspiciously for some reason.
Oh no.
And the second one is, Bill, please send help. I think they know.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna text him and say, what's happening? I was unavailable.
Few minutes pass, and then the phone rings.
Fuck. I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay. Now I need to check something on Frank's sheet. Oh, that's lovely. And yeah, let's do it this way. It seems reasonable. Oh, hey, Bill. How's it going? It's Frank's voice.
It could be better. You alright?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. They were just throwing a surprise party. It's nothing you need to worry about.
Jesus Christ.
The paranoia.
Anything else happen?
No, not really. Everything's fine.
Alright. If there's anything up, just let me know, right? You know?
Yeah, sure. Nothing to worry about.
Okie dokie then.
Give me a perception empathy roll.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on this.
Okay.
What's the difficulty?
6, this is contested versus Frank. Yeah, it's weird. The more you talk with him, the more it seems like he's just regurgitating the same rote responses and seems more and more like a human robot to you.
Ah, fuck. Well, somebody fucked with him.
Just have Isaac or Kirk dig through his memories, Kappa.
Could have to kidnap him for that first.
You know where he works.
I'll just shave my head and come visit him. No, I mean shave my beard. That's better. They won't recognize me if I shave my beard. Well, there's a problem I have to deal with. Yay. Can't do much of that now. I guess I'll just go back to finishing the daggers.
Okay. Right. Isaac, what were you doing? Remind me.
I don't think I was doing much besides just like talking, and then everybody decided to do something.
Okay, so you're just chilling.
I'm just gonna be waiting, regurgitating information, just like be like fucking hell, be in a state of like not good state.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then Jackalor at Elysium.
Indeed.
Do you try to see Mom?
Sure.
Okay. She's gonna tell you that she's busy, but she's willing to make time for you if you want to see some of what makes up a sheriff's day-to-day work.
I'll gladly take up that offer.
Okay.
Big boy hound coming through.
So she essentially takes you to what is effectively a Camarilla Black site. It's like half a floor in an otherwise ordinary apartment building. And there is a person that has been handcuffed and duct taped to a chair, with his effects laid out on the table in front of him.
I swear to God, if it's Frank. God damn it!
It's Frank. You don't recognize him because you haven't seen his picture, but it's fucking Frank.
I would just like to interject with something. I gotta go at this point. I told you already, Chris. Just to not fuck up your camera thing, I'm gonna stay in the call, but just mute it and deafen. That okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
See ya.
Rip Jeanster.
F.
So, Kirk, this piece of shit has been asking questions. Acting suspicious, trying to raise cold cases. He's either seen something, or someone's been sloppy and told him something. We're gonna find out who and get to the bottom of this. So you're there when, maybe an hour later, Bill calls and she tells him to pretend everything is normal and answer the call with Dominate. She just slowly turns towards you and she hears Bill's voice and just laser beam eyes.
I didn't know about this.
Just Frank calls, hangs up after a bit. The ghoul that was holding the phone up to his face puts it down. So how did that happen?
She's asking me, right?
Yeah. Keeping in mind that the police are kind of my personal domain.
I have no idea how Bill got involved in this. He's probably a friend of him from back in his breeding days.
I see.
So that's probably how it happened. And God damn it, Bill.
You have to empathize. It's hard to cut ties sometimes.
Clearly, you just need to have your entire family abducted by werewolves.
Didn't they try looking for you?
The werewolves did.
Your son did too.
Oof. He wasn't my real son anyway.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Such a betrayal.
Okay, yeah.
Good, and it's storming outside. Anyway, continuing on.
I take it you knew that this was a thing?
That he was friends with him, or that Bill was talking with him still? No, I did not.
Well, I mean, remember when we're looking for the tiger lady and I called Frank?
He used Frank to track the tiger lady.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't think we knew that was the case.
well, we knew this. What we knew he was using his contact to track the tiger lady, but it wasn't necessarily clear that he was with the police.
Yeah, you could argue that.
It could have been a private eye.
Yeah, he he called someone named Frank while we were working on the Tiger case, but I nothing was made clear that pointed to him being police.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Well,
It was an honest mistake.
did he seem competent?
Fairly.
Okay. Alright. I'll let you keep using him. And I'll leave him alive with his mind intact, but I will bind him to myself. I could use another retainer anyway.
Seems fair. Important to keep an eye on people that are in the know.
Oh yes,
Life
I
is
have a
safe.
whole web of dominated people keeping track of these things. This is how I found out about this particular problem.
I must say you handled it well.
I've had lots of practice.
I'm sure you did.
The rest is just kind of figuring out how much he knows. And turns out that he knew from the very start, saw the Nosferatu bones. Was helping with a lot of things, and he tells you that apparently Bill has someone he really cares about named Tiffany.
Ooh.
He called Tiffany and tried to convince her to leave town, but he doesn't know she's left yet. Or if she's just gonna decide to ignore him.
Well, guess it's time to get the claws out.
Kill everyone.
I mean, the sheriff's probably gonna leave Tiffany alone, right?
Unless
I
she
mean-
needs to control Bill.
I mean-
Yeah.
Just question what happened to the last person who threatened Tiffany.
See, the
The sheriff
problem
doesn't know.
is she's not incompetent.
Oh.
3.
Well, this is... How stable and trustworthy is Bill?
He's pretty trustworthy. Stable is a bit. Well, he's a Bruja, of course, but he's decently stable.
Loyal to the Camarilla?
He is more the Anarch than Camarilla.
What have I been doing that's making me Anarch?
Well then,
Yeah, Bruja.
Basically.
I will let
That's
you run
racism.
this errand. Kirk, go and find a Tiffany and dominate her to not leave town. And leave a suggestion in her mind to contact us once a week and update us with her current location.
Wait. Oh, character, what did you just say? I didn't quite hear that.
Go find Tiffany, dominate her to not leave town, and once a week, call you, well, both of you, assumedly, and update you with her current location. So that you can... It's implied that she's gonna be kept in reserve in case Bill decides to go full anarch retard.
Ooh, I like it.
I hate all of you.
I mean, maybe she has left town already.
See, that's the problem, Keegan, with making Frank slowly go crazy by not telling him anything. Except, terrifying things.
I was gonna ghoul him, maybe, sorta, kinda, I guess. At some
Well,
point.
he's gonna be a ghoul.
Fuck you.
Frank tries to struggle as Carol, for forces blood down his throat. There's a few vague promises about I'll find a way to kill you, you bitch. You know, the usual. And, well. Jackalor, roll a luck die to see if Tiffany's still there.
Fail, you
Omnis I smite my foes. Whoops, that's 2 rock rolls, which is the first one still down.
Yeah, apparently
It's
she
obviously
hasn't
bugged.
left.
You need to roll a third one.
You go to the bar and she's right there behind the counter, as described.
Can I use manipulation expression to attempt to get her to be like I was hunting, you know?
To seduce her.
Basically. So I can get her alone long enough for me to dominate her.
Okay, make a roll for me at 7.
Let me spend a point of willpower.
He's making mom proud, Bill. I don't think there's some things he cares about more than his life. Kind of eyes you up and down. I can't right now. It's not closing time yet. Haven't seen you here before.
Well, I came here because I heard there was a beauty, a true beauty in this place.
Okay, buddy. I think I'm gonna need to cut you off here.
Oof.
You've clearly had enough already. So listen. You can have a last round. I'll call you a taxi, and I think you need to get to bed.
Fucking goddammit.
There's not that many people here. It's kind of late in the night by the time you're here, so it's maybe a total of another 6 or 7 people in the whole bar in various corners. So it's not like you are shoulder to shoulder with people.
I'll try and dominate her.
Okay, what do you tell her to do?
Yeah, I'll dominate her to tell her to stay in town. Like, you should really stay in town. Or, no, you should. You will stay in town, and you will call this number once a week, or call these numbers once a week to and say your current location.
Okay.
And I assume I have to roll to hide it from everyone else.
I'm not sure you. You know, sure, give me a wit stealth to pick your moment, but this is a difficulty 8, because there's not that much noise in here to hide behind. It's like a TV on a little murmur, and there's like 2 dudes going, yeah, I respect you, but do you respect me? Yeah, I respect you, dude. In one of the booths.
Headbutt.
Yeah, I'll spend another willpower. Fucking good, damn it!
Okay, and now roll your dominate at 7. Because Frank warned her she was in danger and she has a high willpower.
That's manipulation leadership, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is how Jackalor said his own death sentence.
It's like shooting bullets. You only do well when you do the damage, you don't do well when you hit.
All right. She just you at first you're not even sure that it took, because she just nods. Yeah, sure, buddy. I'm gonna call you a taxi right now. And then you see the glassy look in her eyes, and they like a 10-second lag before she reaches for the phone.
I'd like to dominate 3 here now. That's with subterfuge?
With subterfuge for the dominate, but give me another stealth roll. At 8.
Yep. I'll spend another point of willpower, my last one.
Jesus Christ.
I have changes in strategy for wits.
I think this was your plan all along, so I don't think it applies.
God damn it!
So with subterfuge at 6, this one doesn't get a increase because it doesn't directly contradict survival instincts.
Here we go.
Okay. Are you altering the memory, or are you just wiping you ever being
God
here?
damn it, I need to roll again then. Because I was trying to alter the memories that I was trying to alter the memories so that she thinks everything is normal.
Okay. Since you don't live inside her head, and you're not casting a wish spell, what do you make her believe happened?
Ah.
Keegan is gonna totally kill you and fuck the consequences if he ever finds out.
Oh yes.
Just make it seem like a different vampire did all of this. Like someone you don't like, Isaac, for example.
I could make Sly having done it. Totally Sly did it. No, I'll make it look so that. Yeah, I'll make it look so Isaac did it.
Okay. Okay, you are violating Be Honest with the Party so fucking hard. You're gonna be rolling a date, I think, for this one.
Oh yes.
Because you're literally setting someone else to take up the fall as well.
Oh yes.
Okay, so... Okay. That is enough for it to take. And give me that conscience roll, you monster.
Oof.
Oh God.
You know, why the fuck are you even trying so hard? This is just a fucking human piece of cattle. And honestly, I mean, setting up Isaac is inspired. There can be only one rising star in the La Sombre clan, but
Oof.
you know, you should have done it sooner. Really, you waffled back and forth over this for far too long.
Oof.
So I think that's the way we do it. 2 humanity points and a conscience point lost.
Yep.
F.
F.
Reminds me of Lambert.
Mom would be so proud. Keegan is gonna kill you. Keegan is so gonna kill you. You're a
Oh,
dead
yes.
man. Okay.
3.
So the night passes and ticks over. And Keegan, actually curious about what you do the next night, given that you have reason to believe something is very wrong with Frank.
Alright, so I have the daggers done though, right?
Yeah, you have 2 daggers ready to go.
Alright, I will. If I see Solomon or what's her name, Tasha, I will give them each 1 dagger.
Okay. Tasha's definitely gonna at some point be in the group haven. So,
Yeah, and I mean, I came with my brother, so that's also possible.
mhm. So we're gonna say that you hand them off successfully.
Seeing with how things are going with Sly, I thought it would be good if we just had some stuff just in. Hopefully, we don't have to use it, but you know how things are with him.
You see the look in Tasha's eyes. You're not sure she's gonna hesitate.
Also, I think there's something wrong with Frank. I'm not sure exactly what. You think you can come and help me with that, Tasha?
Yeah, sure, I'll come along.
All right, I'll be back here at some point.
What do you think? Werewolves? Hunters?
I don't know. He sounded funny, so I don't think it's hunters.
I bet it's another fucking fairy. It's always fucking fairies.
Hopefully not, but I'll be ready in case. I put on my iron knuckles. Cold
Okay.
iron knuckles.
Yeah. She kind of tries to figure out how to go about it, but eventually she kind of just ends up storing the cold iron dagger away. Just keeps looking at the sword and frowning, trying to place it on her body. You get the feeling it might be disrupting the weapon. And I take it you want to travel to Frank's place of work.
Um. Yeah. I'll probably just shave my beard before I go though. Just in case.
Okay. Tasha leaves the jacket behind. Leaves the Thunderbolts pendant she has. Don't think the one she's currently wearing is necessarily cold iron, but she definitely would have had a new one made for street cred.
Mm.
And,
I have the original.
and probably just leaves. Now she takes the gun with, but she's gonna leave the sword and take the shiv in. Okay. So what do you want me to do?
I'll try to get Frank out, and then we can bring him back here. Because if there's something wrong with his mind, I think either Solomon or Isaac or Kirk could see if they did something with his memory.
Okay.
Because,
What if he doesn't want to come with us?
uh, I'll take care of that part.
You know from previous experience that there's probably gonna be at least 5 or 6 people in the station at this time. There's probably a duty officer, someone who mans the dispatch board, couple of detectives who are staying late. So keep that in mind, Keegan.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be people with guns and badges. Okay, you head inside. Tasha is following behind. And there's probably someone manning the front desk. What do you tell them? You're here to see Frank?
Um, yes. And I. Hmm, let me see. I'm gonna tell them that I might have. Hmm, can I mesmerize them to tell them to meet me outside? Meet Frank outside of.
Not with presence, no. You can make them pay
Alright.
attention to you, or you can terrify the shit out of them. Always kind of like a roofie, in that they focus on you and are more receptive to what you have to say, but it isn't straight up sledgehammer mind control like Dominate is. So just inquire if Frank is available.
Yes.
You just see his face fall as soon as you mention Frank's name. Ah, shit, man. Frank's on leave. Apparently he was getting himself overworked, and it's like he's gonna be out for at least a week. Mandatory medical stuff.
That's too bad.
Yeah, listen, there's another detective here tonight. If you, think he's actually handling some of Frank's cases. If there's something you need to talk about, I can let you in and, send you up. If it's an emergency.
No, I wanted to talk with him privately. See if he could do a private case.
Off the books cases that. Dude, just. Listen, I didn't hear that. Just contact Frank directly if he does that sort of thing. I'm just gonna pretend that you didn't say that.
Alright. Sorry for the trouble.
Okay.
Okay, I guess step 2 is go to his place.
Okay. So you go to his place. Let's see. Frank. In your backstory about Frank, does he have a family? He probably does. So let's see, Keegan. Roll me a 1d10 to see how much of a family Frank has, if any. Because we never determined that beforehand.
Oof.
Okay. He probably has like divorced wife and kid.
Seems about right.
Yeah, you head up to his place. He probably has like a rundown house on the outskirts. Doesn't spend that much time here except on the weekends when, you and some of the other people used to get together to do barbecues. Car is here. The lights are off inside.
Alright, let's just unlock the door and go in. Not even knock.
Okay,
So, Dex larceny?
sure. Give me that at 8, we're gonna say, because Frank, of all people, would know how easily the ordinary run-of-the-mill keys are to pick.
Alright.
Okay. Tasha keeps a lookout. You get it open. Door swings open.
Tasha, you check the downstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm just gonna
Alright.
immediately go upstairs and check his room and see if I can find him. I'm gonna just be loud and say, Frank?
Mm-hmm. There's no response.
Yeah, I figured. Just gotta look around, see if anything been disturbed.
Yeah, make a perception investigation roll.
Oof. Perception alertless
Alertness.
at
Nice.
7.
Just give me a straight perception at 7.
Just perception, alright.
Okay. So, you don't end up finding anything immediately. Do you stay long enough to do a second and third sweep through the house to try and get anything you've missed?
No, I don't think anything would have been really moved around. Because if they just fucked up his mind like I'm thinking they did, they probably wouldn't have gone through his stuff.
You know, give me like an intelligence alertness roll at 6. Because you've been in this house and you know Frank's habits at least a little.
Alright.
Okay. With that and with helping Tasha, you discover a few places where things. Frank is usually distracted enough to be a bit of a slob, and the place is just. Few places are a bit cleaner than they should be. It's like the laundry has actually been pulled out of the dryer and folded. That's not how Frank does things. Not if he can help it.
Either he has a girlfriend or he's getting mind fucked. And I think he's too old for a girlfriend.
Okay, that's ageist.
Okay, you're right, Solomon, never mind.
Listen, I don't think that college students are a solution either, Keegan. Please.
Shit.
Well, fuck.
I don't think texting him would probably be the best idea. Since they probably have his phone.
I mean, fuck, you've seen how easily the two suits fuck with heads.
Yeah. I hate to think about this, but I might need to ask Light to find them.
Can we not?
I know, I hate the idea too, but, like, he could be anywhere at this point.
And you think the bird is gonna be able to pick him out?
I don't know.
You can ask him.
Do you think I should grab a pair of his socks so he can find them like a dog?
I don't know how that fucking thing works.
I'm just gonna grab a pair of socks. It'll be a good insult at least.
He sets things on fire when he feels insulted. You sure you want to do that?
You got your cold iron.
Yeah, where you gonna ask Sly for help, right?
That would be the perfect time to ambush him, you know?
Sure. Okay,
I guess I'll have
we
to.
shouldn't stay here. The place might be bugged.
Okay, let's leave.
Okay, where to next?
I guess back to base Reno.
All right. Solomon, what are you doing on that night?
That's a good question. Everyone else is out, aren't they?
Isaac is probably moping somewhere, but by and large, yes.
Then I'm probably gonna spend the night like going through the reports and rechecking some of the knowledge we gathered last mission to make personal notes for it
Okay.
to further my research.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What would be a good thing for logic here? Trying to figure it out. Give me. It's not really intelligence, so we're gonna call this a wits occult roll at 6 to try and connect the dots intuitively.
I'm spending a point of willpower. Difficulty?
Difficulty is gonna be 6.
One success, I guess.
Okay. So, you think there might be an opportunity in some of the places this tiger creature frequented and did her horrible stuff in. Because she was trying to punch through reality, and that means that, well, who knows? But something interesting might happen there from. I see you falling asleep there, Jacklord, don't you fucking dare.
Sorry.
Your time will come, Jack Lord.
But yeah, essentially the places where the murders happened and where she was trying to raise all that power, those might be the places you want to keep an eye on in the coming months and years.
Yeah, I will make note of that.
What about like the bar she went to?
The bar, maybe, but like the actual murders were the ones that had the, big ass discharge of energy which are trying to punch through to somewhere, which means that the weirdness is most likely going to happen there, if it does.
Hmm.
Okay. And Kirk, this is the night after you did a thing with Tiffany. She's already left a voicemail on your phone telling you that she's at her usual apartment on such and such street. And, well, not much else, but it's enough to track her down. Don't need much more precision than that.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to get wasted.
Okay, fair enough. Do you go to the mage?
Fucking yes, I do.
Okay. Then, as you're enjoying yourself downstairs, he kind of just clasps you on the shoulder, spins you around on the bar stool, says, "The fuck are you doing here?"
Well, I just want to have a good time, and I thought you're the man to go to, so I came here hoping you'll be able to guide me in the best time of my life. Well, on life.
Torpor yourself.
Give me like a charisma expression roll.
Sure. Does
Make
conversation apply?
it up. Not really, and I'm gonna make it a 7 because he has pre established hostility.
Oof.
Okay, buddy. That dude in the corner, he's on LSD right now. You handle yourself like a decent person. Maybe I won't kill you the next time you come back, and we'll see about getting you some more fun things.
So he told me to just drink from that guy?
Well, he pointed out someone who's definitely on drugs to you, so he's not entirely hostile to your plans.
Thanks, man. It means a lot to me.
I'm not gonna make you roll to seduce that dude. Everyone who comes here by and large pretty soon realize what kind of a place this is. So you may consider your high and off playing with the fairies, and you can have a willpower point back.
You said you wanted me to roll for that, though?
No, you don't. It's
Oh, okay.
You do notice that he watches you.
I try to enjoy the moment as much as I can.
How does that? How does Kirk do that?
Drink a bit. Mostly it's talking about the sun and stars from like basically everything. Everything he knows. Just making sure to be obtuse on topics that aren't, uh, that are sensitive, so that he doesn't break
So
the masquerade or anything. But he'll talk and he'll talk and he'll talk and then he'll dance and then he'll dance and then he'll, uh, you know, play games, stuff like that.
yeah, no, this is I think the kind of place where they would unironically frolic at one point in the night. So okay, yeah, you probably stay there till till fucking 4 or 5 a.m. Just when you're leaving, he tells you, I'm not exceptionally impressed, but you didn't fuck up or hurt anyone, so you can come back. But there'll be consequences if you cause any harm to anyone here.
I'll make sure to be on my best manners when I'm in your domain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do that.
It was fun.
Okay, so Jack lures off on a bender. Um, about halfway through the night, Keegan, you and Tasha get back to the Haven. Solomon is there, making notes in one of the rooms. Seems busy. Sly is nowhere to be seen. Do you wish to try and attract the bird's attention?
Makes seductive bird sounds.
Okay, charisma animal can difficulty 9. Is that what you actually want to try and attract the bird with seduction?
You might be muted.
He might have stepped away.
Casey?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Jack.
Yeah, no, we're talking to you.
Second, I wasn't trying to seduce the birds.
I was making a joke.
Mm-hmm.
No, shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Can't really call the bird, so I guess I'm just gonna find something to keep myself busy with.
Okay.
I'll have to find.
What? Tasha is gonna stay near you, and towards the morning, she's just gonna kind of nudge you and say, "The bird is right there, watching us. It's not showing itself."
I look where.
You.
How do you?
She kind of just half lifts the sword. It's tied to her belt. Its head is poking out of that wall. It's fucking hiding inside the damn walls. Somehow.
I'm going to just wave in its general direction.
Tasha just kind of turns her head a little as if listening. It says it doesn't trust us and that it knows we're planning to kill it. And also about having no choice because Isaac was too weak to handle it before it got much, much worse.
Could have asked. Not
Tasha just
everything is
shrugs.
sweet.
Fuck the bird. Just fuck the damn bird, I swear to God.
This is obnoxious.
Tasha just gaps a little. How? Wings
Wait,
don't
what?
bend that. He's making a rude gesture.
Ooh.
Tasha's just gonna say after that, you know, if you don't want us to try and kill you, threats like that, not what you should be doing.
He's the one who's asking for it.
No, she was clearly talking to the bird with that last bit, like talking over to it. It guts. Fucking damn it. What do you mean you know what I did? Fuck you. Uh-huh. 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 And you Uh-huh. Oh, for fuck's sake. He says he knows about, you know, the dude and the thing with Henry.
Shit, I forgot what it was out of character.
That was her stabbing someone with cold iron repeatedly till he was very, very dead.
Alright. Well, at least he knows you're serious.
Fine. Fine, I got your warning. Fine. Fuck off then. Said that if I try to come near him, he's gonna kill me.
Well, I guess he better not get near you then. Because you'll do the same.
Some unseelie bird, beast, I don't know what thing, tried to trade him information in exchange for its life. He said we had just confirmed his suspicions. Cunt.
We always knew his suspicions, though.
He meant specifically about the dude I killed over Henry.
Well, that asshole deserves it, so.
Not according to the damn bird. At least not like that.
How's that little shit figure all this out?
Apparently, who the fuck knows? He's fucking obsessed with Isaac. Oh fuck, he's like the fairy equivalent of a Malkavian. I don't know. If you want the bird to help you, I guess you need to go without me. God damn it.
Alright.
Well, good luck, I guess, if you're gonna go talk to it.
Alright. I give her my cold iron dagger.
Okay.
No, wait, I give her the cold iron knuckles to hold on to.
Mm-hmm.
Then I find a place to go.
So you go a couple of rooms away. The bird is eventually gonna show himself. He's kind of trying to hold on to a place where one of the light fixtures was. Stay as close to the ceiling as possible. Yeah, what the fuck do you want, murderer?
I think you could look into something.
I could, but why would I?
I could convince everyone to take it easy on you.
Take it easy on me. While you murder other fake creatures with cold iron. Oh, yeah, sure. Take it easy on me. Yeah, that sounds great.
Then you kill Isaac's father.
Yeah, I did. It was that, or see him fuck up trying to clean it up, and have the camera kill him. I talked to him before I did it, and it was clear that he wasn't gonna get off his ass and do something about it, at least effectively, until it was too late. He was feeling too sorry for himself.
You have no chill, do you?
I don't think that's part of my makeup, no.
Someone I know is in deep shit, so I don't know what it's gonna take you to at least find where they are. That's all I want, to locate.
Okay.
I, I don't know if you remember him. It's Frank. He's a
Frank.
detective.
Okay.
He messaged me. He was worried about something, and then when I called him, he sounded off. I think somebody's been fucking with him.
Okay.
So
And you want me to find him?
he's not at work and he's not at his place, so that means he's either being held somewhere or he's. Yeah, I need you to help me find him. I didn't know who else to ask.
Okay, and do you have any other leads where he might be now? Like, I don't have a radar for just automagically finding where someone is. I spent like 3 weeks in Isaac's old apartment before he came back because I didn't know where he was.
Even if like I had an old pair of old socks of his.
Even if you had an old pair of underwear, I couldn't do it.
Well, shit, I guess I'm all luck.
Okay, let's think about this.
He said they were onto him. I'm not sure.
So something's got him.
Yes.
Okay.
And when we talked, he seemed off, so I'm guessing somebody was fucking with his head.
Okay. There's a way I could help you. It's gonna take. Well, you would. If he's still in town, you'll be able to get him tomorrow night. But I'm gonna need something in return.
Alright, what is it?
2 things. Promise me that you will never use cold iron on me. And a favor.
Let's hear the favor.
Oh no, we're doing the bone bullshit. It's a to be named later favor.
Oh. Alright, not like I haven't done enough of those.
Okay. So, what I think I can do is secure the loan of a magic item that would let you find one thing that you are looking for. It takes time to recharge. It gets complicated on how often you can use it, but if Rank is the person that you want to find the most, then you can use it to track him, and you'd be able to follow it to his exact location. I would want it back after you found your friend, of course.
Okay. That seems fair.
Okay, then I'll see you tomorrow. Have
All
a
right.
flight to make.
I'm gonna stutter a little bit and then I'm gonna say thank you.
Oh, we haven't found your friend yet.
I'm just surprised he's even talking to me at this point. You know, with all the shit.
I mean, doesn't mean he doesn't hate you. He's learning how vampires do things, maybe. Okay then. Well, I think this is a good place to end it. Don't want to get into the actual reporting of the task until Demi is here. So, let's see. Who first? Jackalor. You look eager. Tell us about your favorite and least favorite moment.
My favorite moment was when I was left alone with the bodies.
Did you put shit in my body, you little shit?
No, it's tempting
No.
him to go ahead and eat them.
Oof.
Hey, he could have gone down like 2 generation steps. If he
I'm
played
got
it
the
right.
nice taste disciplines.
I mean, if he ate Tasha, then me, then the Sabat, then he would have went down without. He would have went down the full.
Um, Dash is equal generation to him, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
Nay needs to eat everyone then.
Neaxi,
Yeah.
what about your favorite and least favorite moment?
Chakala walking into the Camarilla black side.
Look at what we found in the police station.
Look at what the cat dragged in.
Okay, Keegan.
Favorite. I enjoy the part of Demi's father. It's always fun in a sad way.
Okay. So, lessons learned. Kirk.
Who needs humanity?
You poor bastard.
Blackmail is so much better, right?
Exactly.
Not if you don't live to use it.
Solomon, what about you?
I mean, apparently I have to keep an eye on even my ghoul, and it's that vampires are so nosy and political. It's such a hassle.
Okay. Bill.
Something's up with Frank, and that's not good. Could lead into worse things. I'm trying not to think about if anything's wrong with Tiffany.
Mm-hmm.
Hoping.
So, Tasha's lesson, I think, is that intellectually, she doesn't want to kill the bird, but she's just self-aware enough to realize that she's probably gonna kill the bird. So, MVP.
Sly Kappa.
He did solve a lot of problems for you.
Yeah, the bad way.
The only way he knew how to.
Trying to pussyfoot around and infiltrate with Dominate might have been worse, honestly.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, clearly we should just plant a bomb on his car.
Thing is, Sly can, kind of do it without, with a lot less risk of being caught, let's say. And there's certain irony to this powerful rich businessman seeing a bird peek in, like one of those horror movies, as the last thing before everything started burning.
I should have said something like Polly want a cracker.
See, the problem is, if you start feeding him, you're gonna go bankrupt.
The bird?
You have no idea what his true capacity might be.
So we need to kill him before he shows it.
Sure. But other than Sly.
Last session we find out Sly's actually a Methuselah, Helen of Troy.
He's a baby dragon. Oh no. I have been Trogdor all along. Behold, mortals!
Witness my power.
Okay. So, who then? Demi
I'll
is
give a
on...
vote to Demi.
Demi?
Actually, Demi wants me to tell everyone that he sends F for Chakalaw. Sure, Demi's fine by me.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so um, someone put it somewhere where we'll remember to give it to Demi, or actually I'll give it a bonus point. You know what? We'll ask for his lesson next time, and I'm just gonna edit his XP and add like the 3 points from this session.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so that was the
Willpower.
lessons. Everyone take up willpower by 1. Hello, Demi.
Hi. I'm sorry, I was eating with other people. And by the way, Chris, thank you for your suggestion from D&D. We actually did make chicken with cream and onion, and it was goddamn good.
Well, of course it is. It's
Of course
fucking
it is.
amazing.
Of course, it's fucking amazing. Anyways, F Jacklore.
That
Not
is
yet,
admittedly the one of the more creative and treacherous ways he has committed suicide so far. Okay, Demi, so what is your favorite moment for this session?
I mean, telling my dad off, right? That's like one of them. But I'm sad I wasn't here. But I already know that it's one of my favorites when Jackler botches conscience finally.
Okay. And what is Isaac's lesson?
That he needs to cover his tracks a lot fucking more. Because otherwise, bad things happen. That was really bad.
Okay. So, I upped your XP already. I did not take
thank
your
you.
willpower up.
I mean, there's one, for session, and competitor, I don't feel like I won anything this session. I mean, I guess we won against the Sabala Sombra, but I feel like that was more survival rather than anything like special, but up to you.
Yeah, it's... If anything, it would be telling your dad off, but that kind of got overshadowed by someone yeeting him.
Yeah, it would have been nice, like, just finally just, getting it out and just be like, fuck, I gotta accept what I am. Except it didn't go that way.
Yeah, he's not really the kind of person that used to accept anything he didn't like.
Wait, I got 3 XP. Did I get MVP?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
The party did
Guys-
take pity on you.
Okay, I see how it is. Can I put my MVP voice then?
Wait, what?
No.
No, just no. Whatever it is, no.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Sheldon's lesson. Oh fuck, what am I in the middle of? Please, oh fuck.
Sounds about right.
Alright, we shouldn't forget NPC XP.
We shouldn't. So, let's start with Jackler once again. NPCs, who deserve some?
I'll give one to my sire and one to Sheldon. Oh wait, Sheldon already gets XP.
Yep.
I'll give both to my sire.
Okay. Nyaxi.
One to the sheriff.
Can't. Jackler already filled out the 2
Oh,
points.
right. He gave one to her. Yeah. One to Frank, and one to Sly.
Okay.
I'll do the same. One to Frank, one to Sly.
Okay, so
Cunt.
Frank is now a baby La Sombra ghoul.
3.
Sly has 7 XP. Oh joy. 1 away from Pyretics 3, everyone!
Oh, Jesus.
We can't give him any more.
Okay,
Not killing him first.
and that leaves Demi.
Yeah, just the thing, they took all the fucking NPCs. Cunts. I'll give it to the one Brewha bitch that came around securing the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
And um hmm.
You could give one to Josh or something.
It just didn't really do much besides
True.
protect. That's why I'm like thinking, if is there anybody that like feels like they need something? Like I'd give one to my dad if he was alive.
You saw Spencer again. He came to wake Bill.
Oh, Spence. Oh yeah, there was that fucker who woke up.
Yeah, the gangrel.
Yeah. I suppose we could give it to him. Yeah, for waking up my good old pal Bill. Am I right?
Helpmate.
He now owes a boon of undescribed size to the bird.
Wait, we never agreed on that.
He said that he wanted a favor, and he wanted you to not wear not you ever use cold iron on him.
Agree.
And he's gonna get you a valuable treasure to find Frank.
But it only applies to just him. I still can use the cold iron to stab him.
Well, yeah, but he figures that Dasha's gonna try and kill him. Bill might be convinced not to, so. You know, the bird would prefer to be killed by claws as compared to cold iron.
Yeah.
That's literally as bad as diablerie for them.
Worst, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, with the Diablerie, you at least have a chance to fight back. If you're lucky.
Okay, so. Well. Today's public service announcement is to please have your cars checked for any technical faults, especially in wiring near the gas tank, and make sure that it's certified for proper road safety so you don't explode like Demi's dad.
Please.
And I think that's everything.
I don't see my dad in the dead folder, so he's not technically dead.
Let me just move him.
Oh no. Yeah, guys, he's dead.
No.
F.
I just love how I kind of find it like poetic justice. Okay, so like for example, comparing it to Game of Thrones, you know how Cersei's like trying to kill Tyrion with the crossbow. Yeah, so basically, the bird his wife gave to me is what killed him in the end. It's kind of poetic.
In a horrible way.
That's just cucking with additional steps.
Demi, you know what they did? The Duke and your mother? They took a bundle of fury and murder, wrapped it in a little bird body, and set it on you as a protector.
Mom knows best.
There's probably like schoolyard bullies that met an unfortunate end as well.
Mom knows best.
Sealy aren't nice. Not necessarily. Anyway. Okay.
I don't know what to do with my XP, guys.
It's not like it matters. You're gonna die next session anyway.
Yeah, you know what? Just because it feels right, and I've used this for had a while. Can I get potence?
How much? Potence 2? Yeah, sure.
There we go. Finally, guys. I actually have.
Now.
Yeah, finally, I'm a bit stronger.
Yay.
I'm considering buying up willpower to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably should.
You can if you want to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It only took me 72 XP to get potents too. Fucking damn it. So, is that it?
I think so.
I'm gonna go and eat dessert now. Have fun, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.